wá bí wọ́n ṣe dé nìyẹn wọ́n wo ilé mi ní ọjọ́ Thursday on the 24th no on the 26th ìgbà tó di on the 27th wọ́n padà lọ wó ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi lọ street kẹta tí mo nílé sí mo ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù wọ́n ti dá ọ̀rẹ́ bí báyìí mi ò ní ìkọ̀kọ̀ báyìí because nígbà tí a fẹ́ mú ìkọ̀kọ̀ nínú ilé mi kúlúkúlú ìgbà tí a fẹ́ mú anything àwọn ọlọ́pàá ni wọ́n lé everybody ibi tí wọ́n lé wa sí auto junction yẹn síbi bíbá yìí wọ́n jẹ́ everybody kó mú anything kúrò nínú ilé tó fi mú ẹ̀yìn kankan báyìí aṣọ tí mo wọ̀ yìí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fi sí mi lọ́rùn ní kankan mi ò ní ọjà tí mò ń tà mọ́ mi ò ní anything mineral àtẹ fún mi yìí ni mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fi sínú mi lẹ́nu tí mo fi aṣọ yìí pé mo fi kankan sẹ́nu bí mo ṣe wà lọ́pọ̀ kò sí ìgbàgbọ́ wípé báyà mi ni wọ́n
wọ́n tún ní ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ a gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kí gbogbo àgbáyé kọ́ ṣe kíni wọ́n gbọ́ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ Tuesday mo wà kìí ṣe ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kékeré ṣẹlẹ̀ ọjọ́ Tuesday táwọn sọ ní kọ́mí 7 ọwọ́ ìrọ̀lẹ́ báyìí ní àwọn pípù táwọn sọ ìmọ̀ọ́mọ́ gbogbo wọn tó 10 nínú ọkùnrin nínú obìnrin tọkọ̀dé àyíká ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì tó ń bù nìṣó don't share everything gbáàgbá ní ìdáwọn lóhùn mọ̀ ń wò wọ́n ìgbà tó wá ní ó yá kí má bọ̀ ní palace ọba ní kí n wá ókè mú wá sọ fún un pé ọba ní kí n wá nǹkan tó bá fi ránṣẹ́ sí mi ẹ fi hàn mi ọ̀pá àṣẹ àìdá lẹ́tà àbọ̀ ọlọ́pàá tó ń tẹ̀lé pé kó wá gbé mi nínú ọ̀rọ̀ mẹ́ta ẹ fi kàn hàn mi wọ́n ní ìgbọ́nà béèrè question wọ́n ní kí ló dé tí mi lè béèrè question ibi tó ti fẹ́ gbé mi nìyẹn mo ṣá pé àwọn ọmọ mi báwọn èèyàn ṣe jáde gan wọ́n jáde gan bá aláwọ̀ ọlọ́jọ́ ni wọ́n máa nà wọ́n pa mọ́ ní ẹ má fọwọ́ kàn ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ orílẹ̀ tàdé wà kì í ṣe bóyá aya lọ́wọ́ wọn ara lọ́wọ́ wọn ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń wò mí èmi ti wà lówòrò láti 1979 ni mo ti wà lówòrò 44 years ni mo ti wà lówòrò wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń gbé family house wọn nígbà yẹn ká tó padà sí community láti community mo tún padà sí ferry láti wà níbẹ̀ yẹn náà fi gbé wa lọ sí palace ṣẹ́rí bàtà ìgbàdé wọ́n tẹ̀lé kémi tẹ̀lé mi wọ́n ní mi ìtẹ̀lé ẹ jẹ́ kí ọlọ́pàá kó wá gbé mi ibẹ̀ ni mo wà tán fi pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá ti kábíyèsí pé kó wá gbé mi ìtó tẹ̀lé kábíyèsí ọlọ́pàá yẹn wọ́n jọ gbé mi wọ́n dé inú mọ́tò àjọ lọ bá ṣe dọ̀wọ́ ṣe tẹ́ bá rí bọ́yìn rọ́ọ̀ṣì wa bọ́yìn rọ́ọ̀ṣì àwọn ta lọ díẹ̀ lókun tó bá jẹ́ báwọn yọ àwọn ọjọ́ mi tó wá síbẹ̀ tó ń pariwo wọ́n lè lù wá pa lọ́jọ́ yẹn àwọn ọmọ ọjọ́ mi tó ń pariwo wọ́n tún lọ mú kan nínú wọn wọ́n lù nílùkulù wọ́n tún gbé wá bá mi ọjà nìkó má wọlé nǹkan kan ní iṣẹ́ wa iṣẹ́ nǹkan àwọn kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ náà fi gbé wa lọ sí police station ni dpa wa wò pé ká máa lọ ìgbà tó béèrè pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tá ṣàlàyé fún wọn ní kán fi wálẹ̀ ká máa lọ àwa wò pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ fi wálẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe bí àwọn kan náà mú wa wọ́n ní ká máa lọ ìgbà tó tún dọjọ́ kejì náà tún mú àwọn kan nínú wa ìkànwẹ́ ní àwọn tó mú ìkànwẹ́ nígbà tó ní kọ́ máa lọ àwọn ọmọ kan tá a ṣe ẹni tó bá lè ẹ̀pù wa kan jáde kan ẹ̀pù wa torí ọ̀rọ̀ yóò ti dé torí gbogbo àyíká ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kò sí ibi tá à ń sùn everything wọ́n jó ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì kò sí wọn kan mọ́ ẹjọ́ táwọn kan bá ní ìrànlọ́wọ́ láti ràn wá lọ kán ràn wá lọ kò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Take it back. Take it back. Yes, we started this program at exactly 2 p.m. and now it's 5 minutes to 5. So which means we've been here for the past 3 hours.
Take it back. Maybe I should say Oworo. Take it back.
Oworo.
Take it back.
I think Oworo is taking it back more than Nigeria itself. Because, and we will set the example on how to take it back. Because right in Oworo, even I know their daddy in Abuja is involved. Because his foster son is our king in Oworo. And we care less, whoever they are, but the people, when they march out, oppressors will run. Yes. We are sure of that. So, the intervention we are soliciting for, that we are getting at this moment, because hundreds of children, we can't count, are displaced, schools were demolished, houses demolished. And the intention of this is not far-fetched. They wanted to have their own elite villa. They claim that it is government's own land. But who are the government? The people. So people that are in our political office at the moment wants to take over our land for their own personal use. And that's what we're saying. But at this time, the community is lacking a whole lot. Children have resumed school at this present time, but our children could not go to school. They are still at home. The parents are still battling. And some of our older children that are in Unilag in Oworonsoki could not go to school because their parents' businesses and houses were demolished. So it is evident that what's happening in Unilag also has adverse effects on Oworonsoki. So this thing is affecting our people directly. So at this time, we're looking for assistance from anywhere where we could have help for children in Oworo, for women in Oworo, apart from the fact that we are standing up to collect what is ours. We are not violating anything. But I want to use this moment to also encourage the people of Oworonsoki that do not lose guard. They will try, but you will conquer. No, take it back. They will come in 100 ways, and they will fall in that 100 ways. They will bring their puppets. They will send their boys in form of uniform. Don't be afraid. They will come. So far you are relating within the ambience of the law. You are not kicking against the law. You will be released. They only want you to come and have a refreshment with them in their police office. There's nothing special about that. But at this moment, we need to say online and in public that their secret meetings are still leaking out. They have consulted boys to attack us. But we will tell them directly that whatever anybody is planning, they should be careful not to set Oworonsoki back to the state of anarchy. Because that community, where the past king had been on war, it was a war zone. There was no 1 week in Oworonsoki that you will not hear that 5 or 3 people died. Massacre, not small death. Today, we have redefined and we have stood up to redefine what Oworo would be. Oworo had been peaceful and we are instrumental to it. For the past 3 years or 2 years, Oworo has been peaceful. We want to encourage the present king and the present government to help Oworo to remain peaceful, not to set it ablaze. Because they are consulting boys now, and we would not want this to happen. And for whoever they have consulted, we also want to say it clearly. Remember that your father's house was demolished. Remember that your mommy's house, your cousin's house were demolished. Do not respond to the call of the oppressors. They will come at you, they will entice you with money, but do not respond to it. Oworo, Oworo, Oworo.
Thank you so much, Commissioner. Thanks, Commissioner, for your intervention. And I must report that since the demolition started at Oworonsoki, the movement has been on top of the matter. We've been there several times. Beyond being there, we've been part of all political rallies, campaigns and protests demanding compensation for the victims of demolition. We have also been, in addition, we are also taking up the state legally. As it stands now, we have gathered documents of persons who whose houses were demolished. We are still gathering more documents, and very soon, as reported by our legal department, we will be in court, specifically for 2 reasons. Number one, to ensure the government stops the wave of demolition there. Number 2, to get compensation and justice for those whose houses have been demolished. But like we always tell you, justice most times can hardly be found in the courtrooms. The freedom you seek is on the streets. So it is the reason that as part of our strategy of engagement with Oworo, the street was and still remains an important priority. And someone has mentioned the need to take the battle down to Governor Sanwoolu. It will happen. In fact, as a matter of fact, there have been one protest, at least a protest down to the, is it 1 or 2? 2. There have been 2 protests down to the Lagos State out of assembly. But we need to do more, not just mobilizing people of Oworonsoki only, because demolition it is affecting the people of Oworo now. It is coming to your doorsteps. So at this point, I would like to read